These aren't just any soda cans, these are soda smoke bombs. Woo! That's how you make a soda smoke bomb.
So we were cleaning out the garage earlier today and we found my old box of chemicals, and I still have a huge bag of this chemical to make these smoke bombs. So we got the great idea of making soda smoke grenades.
As you know, well, as you probably don't know, but I know, and I've lived this through my entire life, Carter has always been into such crazy stuff. And actually one winter, one summer, I don't know what it was, he actually registered our house as a laboratory so he could order special chemicals. And I guess we patched it up, but we took this room and made it into his lab, and we made the floor like cement or whatever, or we took it down to cement, and he ordered these chemicals after he registered our house as a lab. Oh, and there it is, and he burnt a hole in our house. Like, that's a chemical burn because he ordered like some crazy chemicals. What kind of chemicals did you order?
It was for a smoke bomb, and we mixed it together, and it was enough moisture in the air because we had the ratio just right that it caught on fire in our hand. And it was so hot we tried to run it outside and we dropped it because it started burning our hands. So we closed the door and just let it smoke up, and it smoked the entire house full of smoke. It was crazy. The smoke alarms were going off. We opened every window in the house and smoke was pouring out the windows. It was so close to catching the whole house on fire. It was scary.
I literally woke up, I was taking a nap. I woke up, there were 12 fire trucks outside our house. That is the most rude awakening you could possibly ever have. You just wake up and you see a strip of fire trucks just all throughout your neighborhood. I was like, I thought my life was over. It was crazy. FYI, these are still like, I don't know what these are, gunpowder chemicals or something. Some type of chemical he ordered. What are those?
That's sand from Hawaii.
Oh. Okay, that's sand from Hawaii. But he normally has chemicals laying around the house. It's so dangerous. Of course, parents will always say don't do this. It could be potentially dangerous, but come on, it's us. And there's no parents home. So let's get to work. So the supplies for this video are... Otter, come on. Come on, baby. The supplies for this video are actually super simple. Come on, baby. Get in. We gotta get crayons. For some reason we don't have crayons. I don't know, I say that weird. Crayons. We have to get crayons. That's like gonna be the coolest ingredient. So we have to figure out where to get crayons from. We're gonna try CVS, see if that works. We also need sugar, which unfortunately we do have sugar, but I bought it because I was making the marshmallow video. So if you haven't seen that video, by the way, check that out, description below or the card right there. Check that video out, it's so cool. And then we also need soda. I'm proud to say we don't have any soda cans in the house, so we had to go get soda and crayons to make this. It's gonna be epic. So you only need 3 ingredients to make this. Your soda of choice, your crayons of choice,
Sugar, especially.
your sugar of choice. So I guess you need 4, and then you need a special ingredient, which we already have, but I'm gonna hold you guys to it. If you don't have it, I'll put the description in the link below so you can cheat and figure out what it is. Super simple, it's super safe. So we have that, but we need the other 3 things. So we're going to get that.
Look at that.
Yes.
We have one left.
So we're gonna get both of these boxes and give it a go.
Let's do one more for good luck.
While I'm here, I'm gonna grab a hydrating face mask because my face is so dry. Awesome, thank you. So now we're at Giant with Otter. They get so mad when I come into Giant with a dog, so we're probably gonna get kicked out, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, we're here because we need soda.
This one, please do not bring it back.
So we got Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Fanta, and Coca-Cola. Yes! So we found some crayons at home, but basically what you want to do is you want to lay out the colors you want to use, you want to take your crayon and you want to peel the paper off so you're just down to the wax. Got my crayons peeled. Look at all those beautiful colors. Okay guys, so the next step is to grind up your ingredients. So we need to grind up our sugar and we need to grind up our special ingredient. And that special ingredient, I'll tell you at the end of the video. All right, it's not that hard to get, and if you actually want to cheat, you can just look in the description below. I put the link to where you can get it on Amazon. But anyways, you got to grind them up, and you want to grind them up separately. So I'm using a coffee grinder, or I don't actually know if it's a coffee grinder, but you can use a coffee grinder. You probably don't want to use it in the kitchen again, but you put the secret ingredient in first, you grind that up, and then once the cup is clear, you go back and you grind up all the sugars. All the sugar. Singular. So if your secret formula comes and it's unground and it looks like this, you know you have to grind it. But if it comes in and it looks like this, that means you have it ground already, and you don't necessarily have to grind it. It should work fine. Based on experience, believe me, we do all the testing, so you don't have to. This will not light. So if it's like this, you gotta grind it up. So I ground up all the secret powder, very fine. Now we gotta grind up the sugar. Now sugar looks pretty ground up, but I don't wanna take chances, so if you can grind it up, grind this up more. So what you probably should do is do this outside, just to be safe. You take your crayons, in this case we're gonna do blue. The pan's already purple from before I kinda started ahead of time, but as I said, I like to test things out. So I'm making blue, so I'm putting some blue crayons in here. I'm making a big batch, but generally you do like 3 crayons, and you heat them up, and they will eventually start to melt. Melt in that blue. Oh, it looks so good, but it's definitely not edible. So while the crown is heating up and melting, you want to mix. So you want to do, our ratio is 6 scoops of the special powder. How many scoops is that?
That's 6 right there.
So that's 6 scoops of the powder. And then you do 5 scoops of the sugar.
4 scoops.
4 scoops of the sugar, my bad. Once it's all in a cup, you want to make sure you mix the powder and the sugar together before combining it with the crayon. You got to get it all mixed good, otherwise it will not light properly. So that's kind of key right there. So now the crayon is melted. We might get a little green in there. You want to mix your powder in. And stir and stir and stir. It will eventually get thicker, especially, and now actually you can turn down the heat, or turn off the heat, and then you just keep stirring, and it will eventually get thick. And that's how you know it's mixed in. If you're mixing and it still feels a little bit wet, add more of the powder and sugar ratio. So you want to make it, and you want to mix it until it's basically dry. Like you'll feel it. It'll be wet if there's still, if the ratio is off. So just keep mixing in more sugar and powder ratio until it feels completely dry. Like it should feel like a lightweight powder. Once the ratio is mixed, you want to stick it in the can. Load that baby in. You want to make sure to pack it in good. We'll take a chopstick and make a chimney out of it. So push that chopstick in all the way through. Make a chimney for some ventilation. Hashtag chopsticks. Shout out to the chopsticks. Okay guys, so we're still trying to get the color ratio with the powder and the sugar all together to make it smoke colors, but for now we just have the gray smoke coming out, but it's so cool because it smokes like crazy. So until we figure out how to get the color to come out, you're gonna have to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. But to kick it off now, we got the smoke going, so we're gonna show you that. So let's light it up and get it cooking. So Carter, what do we have?
We got 2 smoke bombs. We got the Pepsi and the Coke, so we're gonna do the Pepsi versus Coke taste test.
Oh yeah, smoke taste test.
All right, let's do the Coke one first.
Oh yeah, light it up. Oh baby.
Ooh, nice and red. Ooh, that's
Look at that red
delicious.
flame. Woo! Oh, it smells like Coke. There goes the, oh my gosh, this stuff is burning like cray.
Wow, that's hot.
Woo! Woo!
Coke
Light it
versus
up, baby.
Pepsi. Comment which one's better.
Which one do you
Look at
like
that smoke
better?
cloud. Look at that smoke cloud. See?
Oh yeah!
Oh my
Don't
God,
light me
that's
with
a
that, Carter.
chimney.
Look at that
Oh
smoke.
my gosh, look at that, guys. That is so much smoke.
That is how you
Oh my
make a
gosh.
soda can smoke bomb.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
the
that's
fire
so much
department is gonna
smoke.
get called.
Shoot, we're gonna be in trouble.
So much smoke. Oh my gosh. That chimney is huge. They're still going.
Oh my gosh, the
still
soda
going.
can smoke bombs! Making so much smoke. Ah! Whew. Wow, guys. Well, there you have it.
That was insane, guys. Wow.
It's pretty easy to make. Comment if you guys have any questions. Subscribe, and until the next video, stay tuned, stay awesome. We'll be back. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up.
We'll be back with colors, guys.
We got to
Stay
make the
tuned.
color one, so that's going to be an upcoming video, and I'm excited for that. We're working hard to get that done for you guys. All right, until next time, stay awesome. If you're wondering what the secret ingredient is, it's potassium nitrate, aka stump remover, and you can find it at Home Depot, at a hardware store, or just click the link below and get it on Amazon.